Alright, so we're playing with Bondo this week, and we're doing it to fix wood that has been damaged by rabbits and other things. Anyway, so what we've got, in this case you can see here, the rabbits, we have chewed this edge very badly all the way across. And you can clearly see by the outline here where they nibbled. The outside edge of all of this pattern right through here is where the teeth were, going through the wood and just grinding it down. Also, we had an accident. Something hit the stairs, and so I have applied Bondo to the edge here where the damage occurred. That's probably just going to sand out, but the bigger ones we've just filled with Bondo. And the Bondo in question is right here. All-purpose putty. There's no real difference between this and the stuff you use in automotives. It's a two-part epoxy, so you got your body and you got your hardener. This is white. It comes in white, red, and blue hardener. The instructions simply say that if you got like a golf ball size, you need a 1-inch run of the hardener to a golf ball size piece of the body, and this stuff is very, very sticky. So once you've gotten that amount onto a piece of steel, I like using a tin shingle like this, mix it with a putty knife, and once you've done that, you just mix it up. And the reason they use the red stuff is because it turns the whole thing a uniform color of pink. The red tends to bleed through everything. You have to primer it multiple times. So this is Bondo, and this is what we use it for. This is how much hardener I use. The more you use, the faster it sets out. Alright, so here's what we got. We got Bondo here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a random orbital sander with 120 grit sandpaper. This stuff tends to clog up the finer grits, initially at least. And we're going to shake this. Okay, so I've hand sanded now that I've done with the machine. And as you can clearly see, this is beautifully smooth. There is absolutely no evidence, physically at least, of there ever having been these big dents in my handrail. If we go over here to the... So look at this. So again, I went through it with a hand sander. You can clearly see right here there's still a couple of voids. So I'll sand those down a bit further, but meanwhile the rest of it is nice and smooth. And it looks a bit like a mountain range, and that's basically evidence of the rabbit's teeth. Other than that, once it's painted, you will never know that this damage had ever occurred to my corner. It's now nice and square. Looks really nice and clean. Alright, so we're looking at the final result of my Bondo work here. As you can see clearly, the paint job looks good. As you come this way, we take a look at the handrail. And where the damage was is actually not visible. I mean, I think the only ways that I can see it is because of the shadow that's cast. But as you can see by the actual light, it's in good shape. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully you found it useful, and if you did, I'd appreciate it very much if you'd like it and share it with your friends. Have a great day, and make it a good one.